Welcome back to Lewis Family Farms, and today we are picking Scotch Bonnet Peppers. It's a small order. Yesterday we reaped all the ripe ones, so looking at the trees you might not be able to see any ripe ones at all, which is a good thing. It means that they are sold. But today we have an order, a very small order. It's just about 5 pounds, but it gets the peppers off the trees. Alright, so we have all of these trees to pick 5 pounds from. It's very late in the year. It is November, so the trees are not producing as much as they would normally produce, but we are giving thanks we are able to find peppers. So just putting them in this bucket, and as you can see, really nice quality peppers. All right, as I say, it's just 5 pounds, but we give thanks for the order. Yesterday we spent half a day picking Scotch bonnets. That's the ripe ones, and those were delivered yesterday to our customer. And this morning we have another customer, and this customer is a shelf customer, so we are looking for the finest quality Scotch bonnets that we have here on the farm to supply this customer. Bear in mind that these are the trees that were damaged by the hurricane. That's Hurricane Grace that came earlier in the year, and at one point they were looking as if they were going to die because it had damaged the roots of the plants. But we decided that we would try with them, and we nursed them back to life. Give thanks to the Lord. And yeah, really, that's how they're looking in the cold season. But they are fully loaded. As you can see, the trees, a lot of them are almost touching the ground, and it is not because the trees are short, but it's because they are heavy laden. Look at the greenery. That is right through. So we lost a couple plants, but that was really expected. Alright, we're gonna be putting in back some of these plants for the spaces that are very wide, but I shouldn't have to go very far to find this 5 pounds, or to fill this 5 pound order, which is a good thing. We normally sell ripe peppers, but for this order, the customer wants green peppers. It stays longer on the shelf. This is a retail customer, so we normally sell our peppers to processors, so they would really be crushing the peppers and processing them to make pickles. So they take the ripe ones, they don't want the green ones. And then when we are picking for the processors, we don't necessarily have to look for any grade, any different quality. We just pick all the ripe ones. They don't really mind. See a couple of ripe ones hiding underneath here. Those got missed yesterday, but they are gone this morning. It is early in the morning, and there's still a lot of water on the plants. Still a lot of water on the plants. As a matter of fact, yesterday when I was finished picking I was wet from the water that was on the plants. Alright, so I'm just going to walk up this row and see how best we can find that 5 pounds. So today we're going to be reaping papayas as well, and the demand for this kind of papaya is greater in the market than the demand for this one. I'm not so sure why. It's obviously 2 different varieties, but when we plant the seedlings, we're not sure which one we're getting. So if you notice, this papaya tree is planted right beside this one, and it is 2 different varieties. To be truthful, I prefer this one. It is a lot juicier to me, sweeter. It has less seeds, and we are going to be picking those that have started ripening. You see that yellow spot on it? So once you see that yellow spot on it, the papayas have started to ripen, and we want to remove them from the trees because they do not need to ripe on the trees. So we remove these from the trees. There you go. Alright, so this is just from 2 trees, and I don't know, that's probably about 10 pounds. Yeah. Papayas are a bit difficult to grow. As you can see, I think we have lost that tree. But what I do find is that sometimes the fruits are still edible, still delicious. They are a bit difficult to grow because of pests, disease. So you have to stay on top of them. Our mist blower was down, so we were not able to spray these fruits or these trees. It's not really the fruits that we spray, the top of the trees. We sprayed there, that section. Alright, and because that's where the disease normally takes a hold of the trees. Alright, so it seems like it's a rat trying to dig a hole underneath the papaya root. There's another one. These are some nice papayas, averaging probably about a pound each. Yeah, about a pound each. And there's a little melon. Strangely, if we take care of that melon, we would be able to eat melons from it. This was our melon patch for last year, so melons are growing there. There you go. Alright, so our target was 1 bucket, and we have 1 bucket, and we still can pick from it. That nice one there can be picked. There's another one that can be picked. And one of the reasons why we are rushing to reap this morning is because the trees needs treatment. We need to spray the trees. As you can see, the top of them, they're not looking as hot and as lovely as they really should be. That one seems as if it is taking the bunchy top. That one seems as if it is taking the bunchy top. Papayas are really difficult to grow, and a lot of farmers are no longer growing papayas for that reason. Alright, so we have to give thanks we can actually get some fruits out of the field. Yeah, so that's our harvest, along with our peppers, Scotch bonnets that we reaped earlier. Yeah, and it's now time to go to work. Remember, farming is a second job, so it's now time to go to work. So until next time, blessed love from us here at Lewis Family Farms.